On behalf of Southwest Airlines and this flight crew, I want to welcome you to Las Vegas.
In this video, we're searching for a city better than Raleigh, North Carolina. You know, in the last 7 years, Raleigh home prices have doubled and inventory is at a historic low. So we're on the search for a city better to move to than Raleigh, North Carolina, and where better to start than fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada.
Now today we're going to take a look at everything, that being location, job market, safety, education, housing, and most importantly, entertainment. Now stay tuned to the end where we're going to tally up the score and see which city comes out on top. Now that brings us to location. Now Las Vegas is located in the middle of the desert, but out here on the strip, it is hard to tell actually how isolated Las Vegas is.
Now, let's compare location of Las Vegas and Raleigh. Las Vegas is located in the western part of the United States, not on the west coast. In fact, it's about 5 hours from the Pacific Ocean, while Raleigh on the east coast is about 2 hours from the Atlantic Ocean and those beaches. Las Vegas is surrounded by mountains, and in Raleigh, you're going to have to take a 2.5 to 3 hour trip to get to the mountains. In location, that kind of brings up climate too, and as Chris said, Las Vegas is located in the Mojave Desert, making it a hot, dry climate. In the wintertime, you might reach lows of around 37 degrees, but in the summer, it's typically 104 to 110 as an average temperature with that really dry heat. Now in Raleigh, you're likely to get snow a couple of times a year. We experience all 4 seasons here in Raleigh. And in the summertime, you're going to have to deal with the humidity and temperatures in the high 80s to mid 90s. So for location, we're going to call this one a tie.
Next, we're going to look at job market. Now, Las Vegas is full of hospitality jobs, but that does drive down their average income. Raleigh's is considerably higher, and the unemployment rate in Raleigh is half that of Las Vegas.
When we look at the job markets and compare Raleigh and Las Vegas, we see there's one similarity. Both have experienced extremely high job growth in the past 12 months. Now, that's where the similarities may end. While Las Vegas boasts mostly hospitality and some technology jobs, Raleigh's job market is driven by technology, medical, and research, causing Raleigh's average salary to be $73,000, while Las Vegas is at $61,000. Unemployment in Las Vegas is 8.9%, while in Raleigh, it's below the national average at just 3.8%. Cost of living in Las Vegas is 5% higher than Raleigh, so that gives Raleigh the win in job market.
Next, we're going to talk about safety. According to Best Places, Raleigh is 10% below the national average for violent crime, and Las Vegas has more than double the violent crime rate of Raleigh.
We all know that every city has certain parts that are more prone to crime than others, but for For the sake of this video, we're going to take the statistics from bestplaces.net. That's a great resource to find out any information you need about any community in the United States. When we look at crime, property crimes are about equivalent in Raleigh and Las Vegas. The real difference comes in when we look at violent crime. According to Best Places, the national average for violent crime is 22.7, with Las Vegas coming in at 40.9. That's right, 40.9, nearly double the national average, and Raleigh coming in at just 20.3, below the national average. So, for that reason, we're going to give the check of safety to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay, Chris, now we're looking at housing, and we're at the Gardens at Inspirata, a new home construction neighborhood by KB Homes here in Las Vegas. So
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's part of a big master plan community. They start at 418.9, starting at around 1,767 square feet and on up.
Okay, now this neighborhood is part of a larger master plan community, and it does have amenities.
Yeah, it's got a lot of amenities: a pool, basketball court, little pocket parks, and it looks pretty cool. We drove by it.
Yep, and HOA?
HOA, $85 a month.
All right, so that's what $418,000 get you in new construction in Las Vegas, Nevada.
The housing market is strong in both Las Vegas and Raleigh, North Carolina. In the past 10 years, both locations have experienced more than 100% appreciation, making either city a great place for a real estate investment. Both markets have about 40% of the homes as rentals, and the median home price in Las Vegas currently is $465,000, and Raleigh's is at $443,000. Now, that gives Raleigh a slight edge, but the overall housing market is pretty equal. There are lots of master plan communities, lots of variety in types of homes that are available. So, for housing, we're going to call this one a tie.
Now that brings us to education. Now Las Vegas is the home to UNLV, but keep in mind that the Raleigh area is home to NC State, Duke, and UNC, making Raleigh the second most educated city in America.
According to bestplaces.net, both Las Vegas and Raleigh have exceptional school systems with very strong elementary and high schools, and we encourage you to go to bestplaces.net to check out specific schools you're interested in. One thing you'll notice when looking is that the student to teacher ratio is quite low compared to the national average, so the children actually get that personal attention that helps so much. Now, the major difference between Las Vegas and Raleigh with respect to education is at the college level. While Las Vegas is home to UNLV, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Raleigh is home to NC State, Duke, and UNC Chapel Hill. All three in the Triangle area are Tier 1 research schools. This has led Raleigh to be named as the #2 most educated city in America, and for that reason, this star goes to Raleigh.
Now that brings us to entertainment. Las Vegas is known as the entertainment capital of the world, with probably the most high-end shopping, dining, and shows anywhere in the world. Behind me is T-Mobile Arena, home of the Las Vegas Golden Knights. But now, don't count Raleigh out. We are home to the Carolina Hurricanes.
When it comes to shopping, dining, and entertainment, can anything compare to the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas? Well, let's not count Raleigh out. I mean, after all, Raleigh is home to the Carolina Hurricanes, 3 ACC sports teams, Carolina, Duke, and UNC Chapel Hill, so sports fans are taken care of. Most major concert acts come through the various outdoor and indoor venues in Raleigh. James Beard award-winning chefs are in our area, as well as lots of shopping and dining options. But hey, you might as well throw in the towel, because Las Vegas has Broadway shows, celebrity chefs, every kind of high-end retail, shopping, and dining experience you could look for. So we don't have to go far to give the star to Las Vegas. Okay, it's time to total the score. Today we compared Raleigh, North Carolina and Las Vegas, Nevada, two of my absolute favorite cities. I live in Raleigh and I have visited Las Vegas far more times than I care to admit. We looked at education, housing, safety, the job market, location, and entertainment. All the things that you really care about when you're deciding where to live. And in our poll, Raleigh comes out on top with 5 stars to Las Vegas's 3. I think it really comes down to the type of environment you want, the entertainment that you prefer, what's best for your family, the climate that you like. Both are amazing cities. But as for us, we've made our choice.
On behalf of Southwest Airlines and this entire flight crew, we'd love to be the first to welcome you to Raleigh.